What's up? It's been a while. As some of you may have seen on my community page, I got really sick. My daughter got really sick. My husband got really sick. Then we all felt really good for a day or two, and then we all got COVID. So it's been a long recovery process. It's kind of late at night right now. My daughter's in the next room sleeping. My husband's downstairs playing video games so that I can record this and then get it edited for you. A couple of new things. We got a sign. Alright, the Sarah Samples stuff with a heart my husband had made for me as a surprise for getting over 1,000 views on a video. Thank you guys so much. Most of you won't know this. I really love witchy, Wicca-y stuff. So we have my Tree of Life, some of my crystals up here, and I have a lantern, and I'm still kind of playing around with it, but just wanted to give you a little tour of my backdrop, and we'll adjust seating, lighting, all that. I just had some time and I wanted to get a video made for you guys because it has been way too long. Let's get into it. So my daughter recently turned 2, and it got me thinking about things that I had on my baby registry that we used, didn't use, stuff that I probably could have skipped on, and stuff that I ended up really wanting or ended up purchasing. And I thought that that might be helpful if you are in a similar season of life, you're having a baby shower, you know someone who's having a baby. I just thought this would be a good little, as someone who's on a budget, what did I find useful and what would I repurchase or skip? I have a big list. I'm going to try and go through it as quickly as possible, and I will insert pictures of the products that I am talking about for your ease. So, don't mind me if I'm looking down. I'm just gonna go right through my list. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was something that I saw insanely hyped that I did not use at all, and it was a big waste of my time, waste of my energy, and that is the hospital bag. Not what you were thinking, but it's something that a lot of hospitals and other influencers talk about. And for me, it was completely irrelevant. So let's get into it. So there's a ton of articles and videos out there of people packing and like going all out for the hospital bag. Let's see, some stuff that was given. So my hospital gave us a list of recommended things to bring, which is completely dumb in my opinion because we used like 2 things out of it. My daughter came 3 weeks early. We had a planned C-section for medical reasons, and I went into labor 3 weeks before that. So she was born at 37 weeks, but she was still a C-section, so that may or may not impact why I couldn't use a lot of the things on my list. But anyway, some of the things they told us to have were phone chargers. You want the really long chargers, like the 10-foot ones. Those were actually useful. We moved hospital rooms twice, and in one of the rooms, the plug was nowhere near my bed. So my husband luckily had the 10-foot chargers, so that I would recommend. So our hospital really stressed having changes of clothes, and this I thought was dumb. We were told to bring pajamas, slippers, nursing bras, a robe, a nightgown, and a going home outfit. Okay, it sounds like we're packing for a 3-day weekend. We're not. We're gonna go sit in the hospital. Okay. So the slippers, I didn't use at all. All right. I don't know why they tell you to bring them. They make you wear grippy foot slippers. So that was a waste of time for me. I think maybe if you were gonna be in labor walking around the hospital, although the hospital we were at didn't have a single person walking in the halls. They were pretty much, you're in labor, you're in this section. So your hospital might be different. Mine slippers were useless. They also made me wear compression socks with the anti-slip socks over them. So slippers weren't handy at all. Nursing bras, I used one. I was not comfortable changing in and out of things. I had just been cut open. I was sore. So I'd say bring maybe one or two. Something else was pajamas. So I was in the hospital gown most of the time. I was only allowed to take one shower, and I was so sore and uncomfortable, and they still needed to get access to my C-section area, like you're still on monitors and stuff. So I put on the nursing gown that they recommended and my little robe, and that's all I used. The only other thing I used was my going home outfit. So they made me show that I could get changed by myself. So when they told me that I needed to put something on, I had just had a cheap like throwaway dress in the bag that I could easily just throw on. I was told to bring my breast pump. Again, I don't know why. I asked multiple times to be shown how to use it, and the lactation consultant finally told me to go on YouTube. So I wouldn't worry about bringing that, at least. Like, they'll show you how to nurse and they'll provide you formula if you need it. At least my hospital did. Double check with yours. Mine basically just gave me a book of things to bring, and then I used none of it. It was recommended that we bring board games or like card games for like entertainment. This was again really stupid. You just had a baby. You don't care about playing games, okay? All you care about is sleeping, eating, and just living. My husband tried to play games on his cell phone. He was so stressed out he couldn't play anything. Again, waste of time. We were told to bring a change of clothes for my husband and bring his toiletries and stuff. We were told by my doctor's office that he would be able to take a shower and like sleep. That didn't happen. The first night we were in our own room, and although we asked if he could use the shower and stuff that was in the room, we were told no, just in case for some reason another patient got put in the same room with us and needed to shower and use the bed. And because we lived about an hour away from the hospital, he didn't want to leave me and the baby and drive home and then drive back. So he just stayed with me. It was not fun. Bring deodorant. Okay, I would recommend bringing deodorant if anything. Snacks. You definitely do want to bring snacks. The area where we are did not have DoorDash or anything like that, and our hospital was super confusing to navigate. My husband probably could have left to get us food, but that would have meant having to remember the parking spot, the room, and there was just so much going on with me having the baby early, and it just wasn't top of the list. So we lived on snacks, and then my hospital provided me with food. They did not provide him with anything. They did not have an open cafeteria for him to use. So when I ordered food, I just ordered extra, and he had whatever I didn't eat and snacks. So snacks are your friend. You will be hangry, you will be groggy, and they will not be on top of giving you stuff if you're nauseous. Baby stuff. You don't really need to bring anything for the baby. The hospital is going to give you diapers, cleaning supplies, like they gave us all that. They gave my baby a bath at the hospital. They let us keep the toiletries and stuff. They gave us extra diapers, they gave us formula, everything we needed. We ended up just leaving with a trash bag full of stuff that the hospital provided for our baby. So, car seat, maybe a little going home outfit if you want something. We had an outfit picked for her to wear in the hospital, and between the nurses switching shifts, there were miscommunications. One nurse told us to get her dressed. She could wear whatever we want her to wear. Nurses switched schedules and we're like, no, we need her just in her diaper. So that was a whole other thing. But they're gonna be in a swaddle. You just need a t-shirt or whatever for them to come home depending on the weather. And then I had a blanket to cover her from the sun. So you really don't need to bring a whole lot.